slow, your shadow fades like whispers lost in silver rain. I hear your name inside the wind, and even now I still remain. You left your heart between my hands, a fragile flame I couldn't save. We built our dreams on borrowed time, now only echoes fill the space. Your laughter lingers in these walls, your memory walks beside me still. But love I've learned can quietly break, even when the soul stands still. And though the tears still find my eyes, I know some loves were meant to fly. Not every promise was meant to stay. Some are written just to fade away. Even the stars knew we had to end before the dawn could rise again. Your love was fire, your touch was light. Now I hold the ashes of goodbye. Even the sky could feel our pain. It cried for us in silent rain. But if loving you means letting go, then I'll set you free and love you so. I trace the lines you left behind in every song, in every breath. Your absence sings inside my chest, a quiet hymn of tenderness. I wanted time to change our fate, to rewrite what we couldn't mend. But some goodbyes are born in love, and some hearts healed by learning when. Though every part of me still aches, I feel the peace you're leaving gave. A love name, I'll smile into the dark the same. For even broken hearts can mend, when even the stars knew we had to end. Silent shadows on the wall tonight. Your memory dances in the fading light. A whispered echo, a tender flame, still burns softly when I say your name. Held your heart like morning rain, afraid to lose what I couldn't contain. But love was never meant to bind to restless souls that changing tides. I saw the distance in your eyes, the quiet truth behind your smile. And though it broke me deep inside, I knew I had to let love fly. Sometimes loving means walking away, even when your heart begs you to stay. Sometimes goodbye is mercy in disguise, hidden in tears we cannot hide. I learned to love you by setting you free, by loosening the chains that held you to me. With every heartbeat, with every tear, I gave you wings, though I wished you were here. And if forever was not ours to keep, I love your memory in silent sleep. Some hearts hold on, some hearts agree. I learned to love you by setting you free. Now every sunset feels the same, a golden lake that calls your name. But peace has found its quiet place somewhere between love and grace. The nights are long, but I can breathe, no longer begging what couldn't be. Your happiness became my prayer, even if I'm not standing there. Sometimes loving means letting go, trusting the wind where hearts must go. Sometimes endings softly start, a healing song inside the dark. I learned to love you by setting you free, by breaking apart what we wanted to be. With every heartbeat, with every cry, I kissed your soul. And in that pain, we find our peace. I learned to love you by setting you free, by trusting your road wasn't meant with me. But every moment, every scar reminds me how beautiful endings are. And if our story fades with time, your heart will always live in mine. Some loves don't end, they simply breathe. I learned to love you by setting you free. Setting you free was loving you completely. Still loving you quietly. Your name still lingers like rain upon my window pane. I still remember how you smiled like morning sunlight through the trees. The way your hand fit into mine, the way you brought my restless heart to peace. But seasons change and people drift like autumn leaves and winds unknown. And though it breaks something inside, I know some love was never meant to stay our own. And I could hold on tighter, pretend you're still here somehow. But love was never meant for chains, and I understand that now. So I let you go with love, with tears I cannot hide, with every broken piece of me still reaching for goodbye. I let you go with grace, though my heart still calls your name. Somewhere in another life, we may find our way Your laughter dances in my mind, a fading song I still can hear. And every corner of this room still whispers memories we left here. But pain can teach your heart to heal, and silence helps the soul forgive. Though losing you has changed my world, I've learned that letting go is how we live. And though the night feels colder without your hand in mine, some love was meant to shape our hearts now. With every breath I whisper peace. For both our hearts to take. I let you go with hope, with all the warmth we left behind. Some loves are written in goodbye, but never truly leave our minds. The night is quiet now, but somewhere love remains. I let you go with love, like rain upon my window pane. I still remember how you smiled at night, like summer fading into morning light. Your hand in mine, your heart close to my soul. But even love can lose what it can't hold. We built our dreams beneath the sky so wide, with silent promises we used to hide. Now every road we knew has changed somehow, and all that's left is here now. I could beg the stars to bring you back again, but love was never meant to live in chains. And if your heart has found another way, then mine must learn to let you drift away. This is the art of loving you enough to let you go, holding on by setting free the only love I've known. Though every beat inside my chest still whispers your sweet name, I'll smile through all this silent pain. This is the grace of knowing when to close the open door, to love you from a distance like I never could before. And though these tears may fall like rain, I want your heart to know I loved you enough to let you go. Your memory lingers in these quiet rooms, like fading perfume, like forgotten tunes. The echo of your laughter in the air, a gentle ghost that tells me you were there. And though the nights feel longer than before, I've stopped waiting by that broken door, because true love is more than holding tight. Sometimes it's learning how gone separate ways. And though these tears may fall tonight like shadows in the snow, I loved you enough. I loved you enough to let you go. Glow. Remember this, I loved you enough to let you go. Lonely saxophone begins to cry while fading echoes whisper our goodbye. I still hear your footsteps in the hall tonight, like a melody fading into the quiet light. Your picture trembles in my trembling hands, like autumn leaves slipping through the sand. The silence speaks your name so slow, in every place I used to know. And though my heart still calls for you, let go of too. Though every note still aches inside, I'll let your memory softly glide, like saxophones in the rain after you, crying the tears I can't undo. Perfume lingers in the midnight air, a ghost of warmth that's no longer there. I trace the spaces where your laughter stayed. Now only shadows dance where light once played. somehow, though every drop still calls your name. I know tomorrow won't be the same. The saxophones in the rain after you are teaching me how to begin anew. In the rain after you, only echoes, only blue, and the saxophones still remember you. In the quiet after dark, the silence lingers in this empty room, like shadows dancing where we used to move. Your picture fades, but not the way you smile. It stays with me, mile after mile. I touch the air where your hand used to be. A ghost of love still breathing next to me. No bitter words, no tears left to defend, just quiet memories that never end. And though the seasons pull your name away, there's something here that time cannot erase. Still warm in the echoes of us, like fire that lingers long after the dusk. Your love remains in the spaces we knew, a fading light still shining through. I let you go, but I carry the flame. No need for sorrow, no one to blame. Even apart, your touch is enough. Still warm in the echoes of us. The nights are softer when I speak your name, like distant thunder wrapped in summer rain. I learned that love can leave without goodbye, yet live forever underneath the sky. I walk alone where we once held our dreams, and hear your laughter flowing through the trees. Not every ending has to feel like loss. Some hearts keep beating even when they're crossed. still warm in the echoes of us. A beautiful ember, a whisper of trust. Though you are gone, your love still moves through every beat and all that I do. I set you free with peace in my hands. No broken promises, no less demands. Only this truth I'm holding above. You'll stay alive, still warm in the echoes of us. Still warm in the echoes of us. Still hear your voice in the quiet after dark. The silence lingers in this empty room, like shadows dancing where we used to move. Your picture fades, but not the way you smiled. It stays with me, mile after mile. I touch the air where your hand used to be. A ghost of love still breathing next to me. And no bitter words, no tears left to defend. Just quiet memories that never end. And though the seasons pull your name away, there's the evening falls, the shadows grow. Your fading footsteps in the snow. A thousand words I couldn't say still drift like leaves and fade away. Your picture lingers in my mind, a love so rare, so hard to find. But time has taught my heart to see some love survives by setting free. And though the silence cuts so deep, I'll hold our memories while I sleep. No tears to beg, no hands to hold, just quiet warmth beneath the cold. This is the last goodbye beneath the silent sky, where broken hearts learn how to breathe and never ask you why. I'll let your shadow leave my soul, though part of me may cry, with love still burning softly beneath this silent sky. The moonlight paints your empty chair. Your whispered name still lingers there. The nights are long, but I've grown strong enough to know where I belong. No bitterness, no blame remains, just gentle scars and silver rains. still glowing softly beneath this silent sky. Beneath this silent sky, I let you go and keep your light inside. In the silence of this fading room, your shadow dances with the moon. Every breath still calls your name, but I know nothing stays the same. Your memory in my hands, like fragile dust, like shifting sand. 1,000 words I never said still echo softly in my head. I watched your smile drift far away, like autumn leaves that couldn't stay. And though my heart still feels the ache, I know some love was meant to break. I won't chase the fading light, I won't beg the stars tonight. Some goodbyes are whispered low, so only broken hearts can know. This is the last time I loved you quietly, holding on while learning how to breathe, letting go with tears you'll never see, hiding every part you left in me. This is the last time I call your name inside the final place where love and pain collide. I'll set you free, though it's breaking me. The last time I loved you quietly. Your photograph still haunts these walls, your laughter lingers in these halls, but every night grows less afraid as slowly your ghost begins to fade. I loved you more than words could tell, more than this wounded heart knows well, but love sometimes must walk away to find the light beyond the gray. And though the fire still remains, I won't hold on to endless pain. Some endings come without a sound, yet leave the deepest scars we found. This is the last time I loved you quietly, holding on while learning how to breathe, letting go with tears you'll never see, hiding every part you left in me. This is the last time I call your name inside the final place where love and pain collide. I'll set you free, though it's breaking me. The last time I loved you quietly. And if someday you think of me in moments lost between your dreams, remember how I loved you true. to finally lose you. You free and finally believe the last time I loved you quietly. In the silence I release your memory into the breeze, and for the first time I can breathe. The last time I loved you quietly. The evening falls without a sound. Your shadow fades, but I'm still around. The silence speaks what words once knew. Tonight I learned to let go of you. I held on longer than I should to broken dreams, and maybe we could. Your laughter lingers in these walls like echoes dancing down empty halls. I trace your name across my mind, through every memory left behind. But somewhere in this quiet pain, I feel the sun through falling rain. And though my heart still calls your name, I know that love can sometimes change. Not every ending has to bleed. Sometimes goodbye is what we need. Oh, and goodbye finally feels gentle, like autumn leaves touching the ground. No more fighting the distance between us. No more tears falling down. I loved you more than words could carry, but now I set your memory free. When goodbye finally feels gentle, that's when love lets me breathe. The photographs still catch my eye, fragments of us that won't say goodbye. But I can smile through all the ache, knowing some hearts were meant to break. Not out of anger, not from blame, me breathe. Maybe someday we'll understand why love can slip right through our hands. But tonight I whisper one last prayer and leave your ghost floating in the air. When goodbye finally feels gentle, like morning light after the storm, no more fear of losing pieces, no more trying to hold on. I loved you deeply, I won't deny it, but now I choose to set us free. When goodbye finally feels gentle, love returns to me. The evening falls without a sound. Your memory drifts, but I'm unbound. And for the first time since you left, goodbye feels gentle. Goodbye feels gentle. I saw your shadow fading in the rain, like whispered words we couldn't hold again. The room was still, but my heart kept calling, while silent tears inside were slowly falling. Your photograph still lingers by the light, a fading flame that keeps me warm tonight. I tried to speak, but pain became my silence, and all that stayed was love and quiet violence. Every goodbye we never dared to say still echoes softly in the air we made. And when my voice could no longer find its way, when the piano cried what I couldn't say, its broken notes carried my heart away. Every key whispered your beautiful name, while I stood helpless inside the pain. And the saxophone sang when my words fell apart, like a lonely confession straight out of my heart. If love means letting go through the pouring rain, then let these melodies love you again. The night grows old, but your memory stays, like golden light trapped inside yesterday. I trace the spaces where your hands once found me. Now only echoes and shadows surround me. The violin trembles like my restless kiss your hand, but never the love. When the piano cried what I couldn't say, its broken notes carried my heart away. Every chord still burns like a last goodbye, a quiet storm beneath this midnight sky, and the saxophone sings what my soul can't hide, the tears I buried far too deep inside. If loving means setting your spirit free, and let this song be the last of me. When the piano cried, you heard my heart